everyone, welcome to Downward Dog Rising. It's Tracy here. I'm inviting you to join me for an end of day release to release back tension. So I'm just going to give you a couple stretches that feel really great on your body. If you've been sitting all day and you need a nice release through the low back and hips, this exercise session is for you. Let's start off. Well, all we need tonight is a yoga block. And I want you to just start off lying down on your mat, on your back. So we're just going to roll down. I want you to have your feet hip distance apart. And I want you to tighten your abdominal wall all the way into the length of your spine. So never force your back in the mat. I want you to do a small pelvic tilt back. Inhale, release. Exhale, use a range of motion that's comfortable on your low back. The main goal is to use abdominals to tilt your hip bones backwards. Posterior pelvic tilt, imprint spine against mat. And 6, tighten core to low back. 5, exhale, inhale. 4 more. 3 more, use your core, scoop in. 2 more. And last one, find your neutral spine. So your hip bones are going to face straight above you. Pubic bone, hip bone, same plane of alignment. Maybe take your yoga block right now. Place it between your inner thighs. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Scoop abdominals in. Now lift straight up in your neutral. Chest open. Avoid putting weight in neck. Weights across the mid-back. And just lower pelvis to mat. So you're going to go straight up, engage your core. Feel gluteals engage, glutes are engaged. Lower down to the mat. And 7, I want you to feel core, tighten in. Straight back down, squeeze your yoga block. 6. Going straight to mat. 5 more, your arms reach long, no weight in neck. 4 more, exhale. 3 more, exhale. 2 more times, you're going to exhale, tighten your core. Last one. Take out your yoga block. Bring it lengthwise under the back of the pelvis, your tailbone, your sacrum. Press into all 4 corners of your feet. Slide the block underneath the back of your pelvis. It's going to be aligned right at the edge of your glutes. Be supported, and then we're in our bridge position with support. And I just want you to decompress your spine for a moment. Avoid putting weight in the neck. Maybe you'll just stretch your arms down by your sides. Feel open across the front of your shoulders and your chest as your tailbone keeps lengthening away from you. Stay here and breathe. Just let the chest rise and fall. Let your ribs expand and breathe. Feel openness across chest, front of shoulders. Feel some space opening up in your low back area, lumbar spine. Just let your nervous system calm down and relax from your day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about later this evening. Just be in the moment and relax your system, relax your mind. Let your body release. 2 more deep inhales here. One more deep inhale. Exhale, softly, gently release. Press into all 4 corners of your feet. Lift up pelvis. Bring out your yoga block. Bring hips down to mat. Hug knees into chest. Now just let your back settle into the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Take one leg to the mat. Let your back release. Feel the front of this hip stretch. Switch legs. Bring the other knee in. Extend this other leg long. Stay here and breathe. Feel how head lengthens away from tailbone. And gently release. Slide your hips to the left side of your mat. Extend right leg down. Bend the left leg in. You're going to have your outside of the thigh here above the knee. Your foot's on the inside. Keep your left shoulder touching on the mat. Keep chest open. You could even place your yoga block under this knee if you need a little extra support. And then you're just going to slowly start to rotate. Keep shoulder against mat. Breathe into sides of ribs. Here's modified. If you're worried about disc herniations or osteoporosis, you're not going to go all the way. If you feel comfortable, you can turn more. Just keep your shoulders on the mat. Maybe put the yoga block under the knee. And just stay here and breathe. Chest is open. Your spine's reaching, lengthening. Breathe into these ribs. Just relax into the mat, breathing in, breathing out. Just let your body adjust. If you want, you could do cat pulling its tail variation, where you would take, I might get a cramp if I grab, but I'll try. You would grab this bottom leg like that, keep this side open, and down on mat. Stay here and breathe. Inhale, and then exhale. I'm going to go back to the straight leg version. Just stay here and breathe. Feel how your ribs expand wide apart. Relax your shoulders away from ears. Feel collarbones widen. One more deep inhale. Exhale, softly, gently return center. We're going to just elevate our hips, set them back down, slide over to the other side of your mat. This time I want you to take your left leg straight, bend the right knee, take left hand, right shoulder's going to stay down on the mat, and I want you to slowly start to draw and rotate. Pull this leg across, keep chest open, make sure this right shoulder doesn't lift off mat. And just start breathing into the front, into the sides, into the back of your rib cage, expanding in all directions, making sure this right shoulder doesn't come off the mat with you. Maybe you keep head centered. Maybe you stretch, looking in the opposite direction. Getting a little deeper stretch on the side of the neck. Maybe you just stay neutral. See what feels right for your body in this moment. If you want to try cat, pulling its tail, you're going to fold this bottom leg in, reach and grab your foot, making sure you keep shoulder down against the mat, protecting your spine from over twisting. You can stay in this version. If it feels comfortable on your body and it feels right, please do so. I'm going to extend my leg back out for now, just breathing in, breathing out. I don't want to cramp up my feet because I ran on the beach barefoot again yesterday. So just listening to my body as you should listen to yours. It's your workout. Release the tension out of your forehead. Release the tension out of your eyebrows. Let your eye gaze, even if your eyes are closed, just let your eye gaze be soft. No piercing energy coming from the eyes, just soften the gaze. Relax the chin, relax the facial muscles, your jaw. You don't want to be clenching your jaws together. Relax the lips. Relax the neck, your shoulders, and just stay here and breathe. Let the chest fall. Feel the chest rise. Let the chest fall. Ribs expand. Widening in between the ribs. Ribs decompress, funneling down. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, softly, gently release. Slowly release the leg. Turn. Maybe just lift up hips. Make sure you bring your hips straight under the shoulders. Set pelvis onto mat. And as long as you haven't had any spinal fusion surgery or rods where your back is held in place so you don't articulate spinal segments apart, as long as you don't have that going on, we're going to do some articulating bridges to get a little movement through our spine. So go back to the beginning of our workout, scoop abdominal wall into the length of the spine. You're scooping from the front to the back, lengthening without pushing your back into the mat. So you're doing this posterior pelvic tilt. Feel the glutes start to turn on as you press into the bottoms of your feet and just roll up without putting weight in the neck. Scoop the core tight. You press hips to sky, chest is open. Soften through your breastbone. Lower down. Now slowly breathe in. Exhale. Soften through breastbone some more. Work your way down in between the shoulder blades. Down to the next segment. Lower down little by little. Get those paraspinal muscles recruiting on each side of the spine. Go all the way to the tailbone. I want you to do 2 more. Scoop in, roll back, peel up, chest open, inhale, chest is open. Actually, we're going to do 5 total. Here's 4. Soften, roll, stay centered. Inhale, exhale. Make your ways down center gently. All the way. All right, 3 more. Scoop into the length of your spine. Press into all 4 corners of feet. Your chest is open. Soften. Place the area between your shoulder blades against the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All the way down. 2 more times. Breathing in. Press hips to sky. Feel the elongation through the front of these hip flexors. Inhale, soften. Try to even it out so you're not wobbling side to side. Go slow, concentrate, focus. Get some motion in there. All the way down. We just have 1 more. Use your core, scoop into the length of your spine, peel up, press into your feet. Little by little, reach tailbone away from breastbone. Roll up segment by segment, no weight in the neck, weight across the middle back. It'll really open you up across those collarbones when you're in the right spot. Just totally opens you up, spaciousness. Inhale, soften and roll. All the way. All right. Hug knees in. Circle knees apart. 5. Knee stirs. 4. Hip opener. Tighten core to low back. 3. Massage your back into the mat. 2. Core scoops in still. Last 1. Reverse your direction. Breathe in. Soften into the stretch. Feel the hips. Release, just gently stirring femur bones, thighs deeper into those hip joints. The acetabulum, that hip socket. 2, scoop the core tight. And last 1, pelvis is stabilized. Wonderful. Next, you're going to grab lateral pinky toe sides of your feet. Drop your elbows to the insides of your knees. If it's within your practice, softly rock side to side across the low back, nice and gentle. Inhale, exhale, return to the center, and we're in our Ananda Balasana, our happy baby. So you're just relaxing into the mat, feel the spine is long, and stay here and breathe. For anyone, if this was too much of a stretch for you, do one side at a time, and that's totally fine. Just reach the outside of your foot, maybe your pinky toe side here. I have socks on, it's freezing out here, so you could grab your big toe with peace fingers. If I have socks on, I'm going to grab the lateral edge. So you could do one leg at a time. And just stay here and breathe. Just let those femur bones, thigh bones sink deeper down into the hip socket. And just feel how that low back lengthens into the mat. Feel inner thighs stretch. As we stretch our inner thighs and open the hips, we're also going to get our low back to gently release as well. Stay here and breathe. I'm digesting pasta, so I have gurgly noises in my stomach. I apologize if you hear them. If you're doing the one leg version, gently release that leg. Reach up. Grab that lateral pinky toe side. Drop that knee towards the mat. Now let your other side stretch and release. Stay here and breathe, or you can do both like I am. Two more deep inhales here. And one more time. And softly, gently, we're going to come out of our Ananda Balasana. Happy baby, maybe extend and bend for 5. Feel the behind those knees stretching, that gluteus muscle, these hamstrings. 4. And reach and stretch. And 3. And reach and stretch. Just let that back release. 2 more. Backs of thighs. Last one. Now we're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together for reclined butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. And then I want you to feel a stretch across your shoulders and chest. Maybe you'll have palms reach up to ceiling. See how this feels. Maybe you'll cactus your arms. This will go in a little bit deeper. Feel collarbones opening. Shoulders down and back into your mat, and just stay here and breathe. Letting gravity gently press down against those inner thighs, stretching out inner thighs and hips. Feel the sternum melt down. Feel the middle back touch down on the mat as you expire the air back out of the lungs. You don't want to keep the tension here. Allow the respiration, the exhalation phase. Allow your breastbone to melt downward. So you feel your middle back Touch down on the mat in between those two shoulder blades. Two more deep inhales. Breathing in. Breathing out. Softly close knees. And just let knees sway a tiny bit to one side. Breathe into the opposite side of your ribs. Expand ribs apart. Exhale, release. Feel that side of your spine stretch. Come back center with your knees. Gently sway knees to the other side of your body. Breathe in so this whole side of the spine lengthens, those ribs open apart. Deep inhale. Exhale. Softly, gently release. Come back center. Go ahead, extend the legs. Turn onto your abdominals here. Place your elbows directly in line. Ow, I'm getting a cramp. Ow, and my hamstring. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. Oh, it went away. Okay. Woo. Okay. Sorry about that. Woo, that was intense. Next, your elbows are directly under the shoulders. And I want you to slowly pull heart through the arms. Softly, gently allow the chin to drop forward a little bit to the front of the neck. We just want to get some nice length in the back of the neck as you keep your chest open. So now we're going to just do our Sphinx for a few moments to create some space between the vertebra and your back. So it's like your elbows press down, your heart pulls through. If you need a little extra low back support, you can scoop the abdominals in and up into the length of the spine, like you're reaching through the body. Your gluteals can work slightly, or feel your glutes turn on, supporting your low back even more. Keep lifting your heart through your arms. Feels good if you had to sit at your computer for a long period today. Breathing in and breathing out. Just letting your energy balance out from the day. Let's take another deep inhale. Softly, gently release. Lower down, gently wiggle hips side to side. Maybe just relax your forehead for a moment on the backs of your hands. And just rock your head gently side to side, release neck. Putting a little bit of pressure on that ajna point, center of forehead, third eye. Gently rock hips side to side, let your back release. Return center. Shoulders roll down, away from ears. Feel the wide open expansiveness across the front of your shoulders and your chest. Abdominals draw inward, press into your palms. Now slowly you're going to press up to your hands and your knees. And then I want you to crisscross your ankles. Walk your feet through. Sit up nice and tall, and I want you to take a deep inhale, and you're going to hinge over the front of your thighs for caterpillar. What I want you to do is think front ribs meet back ribs, hip hinge, maybe reach under the kneecaps for extra support so it doesn't feel like you hyperextended the knee. If that's comfortable, you can stay here. If you have it within, to go a little deeper, reach to the middle of your shins, towards ankles, even grab your feet if you can. Elevate, elongate, soften into it. Remember, you're not forcing anything. Be comfortable. We're not going to the end range. We still have some space to grow into. In our caterpillar, stretch out low back, stretch out the backs of those thighs. If you have any disc herniations, maybe you'll stay up here and just really work on hinging from the hips just to open a little space without going too far so you don't irritate your back. Osteoporosis, you don't want to go too far. Little hip hinge, keep spine long, avoid rounding mid-back. If you can go deeper, do so. Do what's right for you. Elevate heart, really stretch, reach. Deeper stretch, you can flex toes. Goes all the way up the back chain, Achilles tendons, calves, soleus, gastrocnemius, all the way up into those hamstrings, low back. Soften into it. You can even sit on a yoga block to give your back some more space and your hips more space if need be. One more deep inhale here. Keep the length in your spine. Deep inhale. Rising up. Lift your heart through the arms, coming all the way up. Gently shake out your knees. I'm just going to crisscross those ankles. Come through. Curl the toes under. And let's take it into a rest pose. You could either have the tops of your feet resting on the mat. I'm going to curl toes under, stretch my feet a little more. Pull heart forward through the arms. Gently stretch your sits bones straight behind your body. Coming all the way to the mat. Maybe go up, reach through the fingertips, cup the hands. So you get a little stretch from the armpits down into the palms. You could even put your forehead on a yoga block if you wanted. Give yourself a little support. Keep sits bones sinking all the way back behind you. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch it from the armpits through the palms. Collarbones wide in front, shoulders down. Sits bones pull back towards the backs of those thighs. Heart pulls forward through the arms towards the mat, so you get your oppositional lengthening energy in your spine. Slight variation. Bring palms into Anjali Mudra, and then gently just reach back. Thumbs can come towards the back of the neck. Get a little deeper stretch. Stay here and breathe. Upper mid back. Relax those shoulders. Feel that low back pull apart. Getting into that lumbodorsal fascia between the back of the ribs, the back of the pelvis. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Gently release. Take hands, slide hands under shoulders. And you're going to slowly rise up, press into your palms, head lengthens away from your tailbone, gently come all the way up. And then I'm just going to have you lie all the way down for a moment on your mat. Maybe take your yoga block and squeeze it between your inner thighs. Use your core and roll towards the back of your hips and slowly just roll all the way down to your mat. We're going to take out that yoga block. Extend arms and legs for your Shavasana for a few breaths. Just relax, absorb everything that your body just did. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, softly, gently release. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Notice how your low back feels much more released, less tense, less shoulder tension. Feel how you just released a lot of stress, a lot of tension from your body. It just feels lighter now. Slowly bend knees in. We're going to turn to our side. And then you're just going to gently press into your palm and then come up to a seated position. So you feel probably a lot like your energy cleansed, feeling peaceful, feeling centered, feeling grounded. And I bet your low back feels so much better right now than when you first started. So I appreciate you so much for joining me tonight to do those stretches to really help release back tension from the day. All right, thank you so much for joining. If you like my content, please help me grow by hitting share, like, subscribe if you're still here watching. Appreciate you so much. Peace, everyone. Take a deep inhale. And let's close out this session. Just feeling grateful and at peace. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. I'll see you soon. I hope this helped. Hope this helped your back. Save it in your playlist so you can do it anytime you need a back release. Okay, bye everyone.